Hi everyone, we have with us Sankalp Shangari, the founder and CEO of LaLa World, joining us from Japan. So how is it going, Sankalp? How is Japan and how is everybody over there?
Good, good, good. As you know, we've been extensively traveling, building partnerships, and growing the business both from a product perspective as well as from a geographical perspective. So yeah, it's hard work, but we're getting there.
Okay, nice to hear that. What's new with LaLa? What's going on?
So first of all, I just want to thank everyone who's arranged this and who's watching this today, because most of our community uh, is and has been supporting us dearly from day one. Um, there is a lot which is happening at back end, which sometimes does not come to the forefront, and because of which there is not enough knowledge around what the project is all about. So before we dig deeper into what we are doing and what is LaLa up to. I again want to reiterate that we are trying to create a global digital banking, a financial inclusion environment for the unbanked, which is largely possible because of our global network and because of the stellar uh, network that we have built across the globe. It is also possible because of our very focused product suite, which consists of two basic products, which is LaLa ID and the LaLa wallet itself, and and the focus on three different businesses, which is lend, spend, and send. LaLa Bill Pay, LaLa Payments across uh, utilities and bill payments globally, which is send. We have on the send side we have LaLa Transfer, which is cross-border remittances, and LaLa Lends, which is the both direct micro lending as well as peer-to-peer lending.
Great to hear that.
So with the products, that creates the basis of a global digital bank.
Yeah.
And when we say that, think of it as a Uber, a wallet that you can take with you wherever you go. No need to create a separate DBS bank account or a Barclays account if you change countries. And it's not only for the unbanked, which we are very, very passionate about, the undocumented, even the illegals, but it is also a lot for the traveler and for the students. Don't have to pay that exorbitant to 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 the banks and intermediaries wherever they are.
That's really great to hear. Also, you talked about partnerships, building, forging partnerships, and the community really wants to know about the ethos partnership and maybe tell us about the benefits that will be in this awesome partnership that we have. And will Lala token holders, as I may say, sell for USD direct on their app? Will Lala make airdrop to Ethos wallet users in the beginning?
Yes. So I know there have been a lot of questions around Ethos and its partnership. We are partners with Ethos. As we all know, Ethos is in the process of releasing a universal wallet, and we are one of very, very close partners that Ethos has, where we will be amongst the first ones where we as LaLa token are introduced onto the wallet. As far as further expansion of this partnership is concerned, we are also looking at how to build further technologies together. Also, while Ethos is more towards this wallet and more of its wealth management products. We are more on unbanked side, but how we can bring and bridge this gap together. So we're working on various things to see how this is possible with this uh, 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 partnership on the Universal Ethos wallet.
Well, I hope that the partnership is really fruitful for both the parties. And also, another question that we've been getting a lot. There was a lot of FUD about the auction. I mean, people are just asking that most of the coins went for 45 cents. Uh, but the market, they could have bought it for 15 cents, 20 cents, 25 cents, and so on. So there's a lot of FUD about that. Is the what was the auction? Why were people buying at such a higher price?
I think first of all, while this project started almost 8 9 months ago, we have had support from all walks and corners of life. Not only the crypto investors and the community, but governments, organizations, NGOs, local communities, universities, etc., etc. And while we were able to close the crowd token sale very quickly, there was a huge demand that kept on lingering on, which was very evident on the Telegram itself. So now and we were one of the very few ICOs who did proper KYC on each and every investor. The investors who could not qualify for that KYC and of that remaining tokens, we did that reverse Dutch auction. To be honest, we were also surprised that we were able to start at 50 and close at 45. But that was the genuine demand we had. There was so much genuine demand at that point in time.
Yeah.
It is very unfortunate, not only for us, but for I think the entire community that 15 20 days, 1 month after the auction, the whole market goes in red.
Yeah.
We are not responsible for that. We cannot control that. It could have been the other round, and we obviously everybody hoped for that. That the from 55 it goes to 90. That is what Western Britain was hoping. But look around you. We do not control the entire sea of debt today. Every altcoin, every major coin, and it has not so far recovered. So the auction was there. There was demand. There is still a lot of demand, which we hope will pop up when the market sees a little bit sign of recovery.
Yeah. The market is certainly red and bleeding. But as you talked about the marketing and you talked about how it will pick up eventually, there's another question about marketing that we receive. That people are concerned that marketing for normal people is very different from marketing for crypto people. So people are concerned, how are we going to face this challenge of multifaceted marketing? What are our advantages? What are our measures that we are taking to basically market ourselves to both the crypto and the other mass audiences?
Okay, I'm going to answer this and take a longer route to take this opportunity to really explain to everyone who's listening what is happening. We have a wallet. We are creating a global wallet, and if I create a crypto wallet, I cannot introduce fiat into that wallet. The banks, in every major country, every small country, the banks will close me. The regulators will come after me. See what's happened recently, in Korea's, in India, in China. We know there's a ban, anyways. So our wallet is placed in such a way for unbanked, and it is a fiat wallet with proper regulatory licenses, which one by one we are taking in every jurisdiction. It's not an easy feat to achieve. So far, we have achieved so much such a short space of time. Now, also, our base product is LaLa ID, which it's every on a 5-star rating. And as you give more information, more KYC about yourself, you earn loyalty rewards, which at some stage turn into loyalty tokens and keep that liquidity going up. We are also now, since this LaLa ID is a product is totally complete, including biometric, facial recognition, integration, etc. We are now starting to roll out LaLa ID as a service where companies can buy LaLa ID as a service, as a product, which for which they have to pay a dual fee, 10,000 to 100,000 tokens. So there is a demand being created for LaLa ID, and there is a free token being given away to people who consume, give referrals, so that there is liquidity from both sides. Initially, there'll be a lot of funding that we do from reserves, and that is why we had anticipated those reserves. Then we have remittance, cross-border remittance, 50-year-old traditional market which we're trying to break. And the way we are doing is we're not just creating a standalone non-regulatory blockchain solution, but we are integrating every possible traditional or new blockchain remittance model available and build that into one widely competitive engine which gives you the best price and location at that point in time. Similarly, for lending, we have direct micro lending, which we are in the process of buying a very large money lender in India and starting lending in Sri Lanka, Myanmar, Thailand, Nigeria, and Dubai. And the other side, our peer-to-peer platform is almost ready, and in about 60 days, we see a very beautiful lending model which you can start using your wallet lend. Now, I know the question was around marketing. I wanted to give a backdrop to this because every product will have its own different audience and different marketing. And that is why we say it's not an easy fiat here. And we are working round the clock to have the best marketing possible. My sincere thanks to my marketing team for having conducted such a flawless in-house sale event. Now, coming up with so many imaginative ideas to not only digitally market each of these products, LaLa ID, LaLa Pens, LaLa Pay, LaLa Transfer, but also traditional forms of lending are also being activated. We understand, we live in a world today where they want you to believe what they want to see, what they want to believe. That is the thing we are also trying to implement the most traditional way. So in the traditional form, the audience is that unbanked migrants, the undocumented worker, which we only have access through our partners. We are conducting local camps. For example, in Malaysia, we've already started the remittance, already started doing a lot of work in India. We are conducting some events and organizing a lot of get-togethers for these workers in association with NGOs like a tie with Sports Foundation. Next week, I think it's on 14th. We are doing a big event for the workers again. So there is a grassroots marketing happening, not only to reach to, but also educate them. This wallet works, how the incentivization program works, because they don't care who you are. They don't. If you do not incentivize them in some shape or form, they don't click LaLa wallet. And on the crypto side as well, we have been doing various community sessions, conferences, events with partners like Stellar, airdrops on exchanges, airdrops with the e-commerce partnership uh, a lot of the outreach to the various crypto influencers communities, and we are work very hard to get listed on the next scale of exchange as well, on a larger exchange in today. We hear you. We are here every day for you. There is not a single message that I personally don't go through. I don't respond until I have to, sometimes because of lack of time, but mostly because I am hearing and absorbing the best feedback today. Even we are working very hard to list on a major exchange, but the market, it's not that it's the expensiveness. The market is shambles today, and I don't want a situation where we mess it up for everyone. So stick with us. We'll be trying our best to get everything done from a marketing angle, from a promotional angle, from an outreach angle, because for me, sales is everything. Tech is secondary. Everything is secondary. If I cannot sell, that tech is of no use. And sales will happen only two ways. Very good marketing and beautiful product. And that is day and night we are working on.
That's a great, very elaborate answer. That actually answers another question of mine. That was basically how are we planning to get to 200,000 people on grassroots level? How are we planning to get to them? So it's nice to know about the grassroots level marketing that you're doing, and it will be great if we get to showcase some of these efforts online for everybody. Uh,
No,
so,
I just want to interrupt there
yeah,
and answer that as well.
okay,
For 200,000 is nothing. We are targeting 100 million by 2020. The first 200,000 is actually our in-house workers who are on our payrolls in Malaysia. So getting to that is not a problem. We have access to over a million workers, but that does not mean that we want everybody on day one. We want everybody for the same product. We want everybody to be educated about each and everything from day one. It's humanly impossible. We have still done that. We have distributed 68,000 SIM cards to these workers. We have started remittance for the last 3 weeks from Malaysia, and we have done a very big partnership with Max Money, where we now have access to 165 inward remittance countries. And from the outward remittance countries, there is Dubai, there is Malaysia, UK, US, Canada, Australia, New Zealand. Dubai, Malaysia, and UK is covered. Now we are working towards Australia, New Zealand, and US and Canada. US alone is 40% of the remittance market. And the product that we are building is more of an Apple which sells itself than a Nokia dies the slow death. So everything is happening in such a short span of time. Once you start to see the real numbers, and once the token liquidity starts, where people start earning, redeeming, you will see the price automatically go up. And we're not working for the price here, not for that unbank. The price is for a different set of people who we are indebted to. Don't get me wrong. They are the ones we are here to. And I have to look at the business. My team has to look at the investor committee. We have to look at an account committee. We have to watch for the regulations. We have to make sure our product is worked as. And everything is happening. And just simply doing everything to make sure that we deliver a class banking product, and we are here for the next 50 years to stay. And in the process, never forget that we make those human lives better.
that's very elaborate. I believe community wants more of these updates. I believe that if we can give them these updates regularly, the community will be extremely happy.
More than happy to do it. I think that is something I owe to everyone. something we all owe. In fact, not only me, I think there should be one session with the technology guys, one session with our super marketing guys, and so on and so forth. Because let's be transparent.
Yeah.
There's nothing to hide. And if you know the best thing I have learned during the course of last 6 months, the criticism, the positive criticism on our various social media channels, especially on Telegram, is awesome. If I can just follow that and deliver that, I have done 80% of my job.
Yeah.
So we are listening. We are always listening. But sometimes, there are some bad apples, and my community knows that because I have seen them pulling them down, and it sometimes we are just sleeping because we need rest.
Yeah. Okay. Great to hear that. Okay. The next question that I have for you is actually related to the tokens, the actual usability. If an unbanked person now registers a KYC and receives 5 tokens, will LaLa buy these 5 tokens from an exchange and send it to the person, or will LaLa use its own reserve?
Okay, very very good question. Um, so we debated this for the longest time how to do it. Before even we started with the ICO concept and white paper. The answer to that is very simple. We have reserved a very large number of tokens for initially rewarding people who complete their KYC and attain 5 stars on LaLa ID. And we have also added a lot of rewards for referrals and other goodies, which will be taken from the reserves. But now that LaLa ID as a service is being rolled out, that will give us revenues in form of LaLa tokens, which can be then used to compensate for these guys. So one hand, we will see those LaLa token revenues come in, which will be then used to incentivize. And we always have a reserve pool with us. And from time to time, if and when the opportunity persists, we will also keep another incentive fund for our investor community, for our real users, for our short-term investors, long-term investors, everyone.
That's really in depth. That is one of the most asked questions, and everybody wanted clarification on that. Yeah. So
Thank you.
another question for the future use is that will we be able to use other cryptos to pay bills on the app?
So, like I said, we are a fiat wallet. We are not a crypto wallet. Number one. However, the LaLa rewards, which we call L plus loyalty tokens, that you earn in your LaLa wallet, we are partnering with various crypto wallets, starting with one or two, like you have with Ethos, and there's another one with coming up with Argo, which is a newer wallet on the block, where you will be able to redeem these LaLa loyalty reward points. We're also working with some reward point companies, like Zaggle, where you can earn other rewards like hotel, airlines, etc., and combine them all into your LaLa rewards and use it on a separate third-party crypto wallet, so as not to just to keep things very very separate. And in that third-party wallet, if that third party allows you to buy, sell, use, pay other crypto, yes, you can. And that is where we are trying to move, so that we abide by all the regulations at all times, and also allow our community to have multiple usage of as well as LaLa tokens.
So I see you building good partnerships here as well. Another question that I had for the partnership was that for cross-border remittance, will Stellar be used or LaLa in the backend?
Sorry, I didn't get your
Yeah.
question.
So another question that I have was regarding for cross-border remittance, will Stellar be used or LaLa in the backend?
Okay, okay. So I think 90% of the people are not aware how really Stellar works. So Stellar works as a mix of as a nodes in different countries, which they call anchors. Everybody who wants to be an anchor on Stellar network has to integrate with not only with them but also with each other, and also go through a lot of paperwork documentation, which I think most of the people are not aware. As of now, given that Stellar started many months ago, there are only two anchors on Stellar, which are live today, which are not even fully live today because there is another element in Stellar which is called market making. Now, there is, as of today, there is no real market maker on Stellar. Now, this is where we are coming in and trying to create a difference. Not only we have integrated with the Stellar network and we are trying to put ourselves at different anchor locations, but we have already built algorithms to make markets on Stellar, and back of that, we are also making markets on this network using LaLa, so that there always will be a flow from fiat to LaLa to Stellar and Stellar to LaLa to fiat. The idea is to create liquidity not only for Stellar but also LaLa in the process. And anybody who uses LaLa as a platform gets not only discounted rates but also a lot of other rewards and programs which we will come once we release this live. Uh, we could have released this live last month. We have actively worked day and night. We are integrated. We know Stellar inside out. But to be honest with you, there is no real market making on Stellar, because of which Stellar does not work like the way it should work. Uh, and we are also in the process of building a white label solution which we can help Stellar grow and sell it to other people who are struggling like all the anchors have been so far. But Stellar, remember, it's a very small piece of our puzzle. We are not only integrating Stellar into our platform, we are also integrating 50 aggregators, an aggregator which has 50 partners. We are directly integrating people like Max Money and other platforms, and then we are also integrating other forms of remittance like mobile vouchers and mobile money. And then later on, phase two in 6 months' time, we're already thinking of Ripple, Dash, or whosoever will be at that time, so that this platform that I have is the best aggregator in town, both traditional as well as the latest blockchain, and data analytics engine that is working behind it will always give the best rate and location at that time. And this whole platform, now we are also building into a white label solution that can just plug and play anytime. No need to have elaborated tech teams. I am there for you to give you the best remittance solution. And in the process of market making and the best analytics engine and my own treasury, I want to make remittance almost free, if not totally free. That is the aim. I don't know the answer today. We are working day in and day out towards achieving that goal, and if we are blessed, we will.
That is very very beautifully explained. Thank you so much. And last, I have another question for you. I think you will be very happy to answer this one. This question is: how does the current bear market, when everybody is bleeding, have an effect on the development of LaLa?
The bear market and pricing, something we can't rent on, uh, has nothing to do with the development of LaLa. LaLa is already working on beautiful products, and we are always on constantly thinking how to stay ahead of competition. And like I said, the entire focus is moving from uh, marketing and the ICO to product and sales, because we want to be self-sufficient. Once we are self-sufficient, and the target is next 12 months, we might give you some very good news in the next 6 months. If we are self-sufficient in that point of view, and if we have real numbers, both from a revenue point of view as well as a geographical expansion point of view, then there is no stopping. Then is the more the consumers, more the rotation, the more value creation to create a global digital wallet which works seamlessly across borders. And geography wise, the focus is entirely on Asia and Middle East today. From here, we will go into Europe and then Americas. We're already talking to some partners in Africa, but nothing solid there as of now. I think if in the next 6 months we can purely focus on send, spend, and lend, and purely focus on Asia and one or two Middle Eastern countries, we are good. That let's build a great product which sells itself while pushing the sales, which already we have started that. And I don't think there are many ICO companies or many global digital wallets who can say that today, while building such a comprehensive product.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. I believe these are all the questions that I have for now. We are inviting more questions on Reddit as we speak, and I think we should conduct this more often. It's been a really pleasure talking to you today, and I hope that we can have this session again very soon.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Any time. I think you're right. Let's we should do this on a regular fashion. Just to not only give the written updates, but I think this face-to-face interaction, the real power, the real passion, the real update is much more important.
Yeah.
So thank you once again for having me.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, Sankalp. Wish you
Thank
the
you.
best time in Japan, and hope to see you soon.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, I'll be back tomorrow.